Welcome back to our channel, everyone. We're so happy you were here. We are 4 toy apricot poodles and this is our journey. Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you here with us today. Today we are going to be trying canned chicken. Please stay tuned for the whole video because we have lots of information for you today.
A lot of dog owners, including myself, wonder, what other options are out there that they can feed their dogs other than fresh meat from the butcher or grocery store? Because buying fresh meat always that can be costly, especially these days with various choices. It's important to know what food is dog-friendly. Canned dog food is a popular option for a lot of busy dog owners and add variety to a dog's diet. They are a great option for picky eaters as well or dogs with allergies. When shopping for canned food, most pet stores and grocery stores carry canned proteins such as chicken, turkey, fish, etc. Or dog kibbles you buy. Chicken is the main ingredient and is considered a staple in a dog's diet. Canned chicken has high protein and fewer carbohydrates compared to dry kibbles. They also have no artificial coloring or preservatives. So compared to kibbles, canned chicken is good. Important to know how to prepare canned chicken though. We will get to that in a minute. While you can feed your dog canned chicken, it's important to not make it a daily habit. This is due to the amount of excessive sodium it has. Too much salt can cause your dog to become more thirsty and can harm the digestive system. Sudden changes in your dog's diet can lead to an upset stomach or digestive issues. Ensure to monitor your dog when introducing something new always. Now back to how to prepare the canned chicken. To make it safe for puppies, start off by thoroughly rinsing the salt from the chicken using either a strainer or colander. Once the chicken is washed and drained, most of the sodium content is reduced. Some sodium may be present, but it's less than straight from a can. Again, too much sodium is not good for the puppies' digestive system and longevity of life. So make sure you're not using canned chicken on a daily basis. Remember to use it in moderation and remember to start off with us and eventually adding more to your recipe in the future.
Now let's get started with the delicious recipe. Using this canned protein, canned chicken breast, we are going to add some veggies that we all have in the refrigerator to make this a delicious meal for a puppy. Remember, we're making a large quantity for 4 orphan puppies, and so if you're making the same quantity for 1 puppy, it can last you a full week. Let's get started.
Puppy's dinner today is going to consist of 2 green zucchinis, a half of a bell pepper that was left over, so we're just going to use that, some green beans. We've sectioned it off in 2, so half of it we're going to use for their dinners and half of it we're going to use for their salad today. We're also going to add a sweet potato to their dinner, and we're going to introduce the canned chicken breast. I've been reading up on this, and I mean, it says that it's fine to give puppy. It contains a lot of sodium, so we have to know how to prepare this properly before introducing it to puppies, because it does have a lot of sodium, and too much sodium in puppy's diet can cause digestive issues and in the future longevity of life. So we're going to have to properly prepare this canned chicken breast before we offer it to puppies. Normally real chicken would be preferred, but sometimes we can't afford the real chicken, so we can always go to the canned chicken breast. This just needs to be prepared properly, so stay tuned for that. For their salad today, we're going to be giving the puppies some red radishes, some cold carrots. We're going to cut up some of the green beans. We're going to do cucumbers, and we're going to do the half-ripe mango as well. Puppies have had carrots before, they've had the cucumbers, they've had the mango, and they've loved all 3. So today, introducing to their salads, we're going to add the radishes and the green beans. I think they're going to be winners. Can't wait to see. So come along with us today as we prepare puppies' dinners. Radishes are safe to give your dogs in moderation. They contain fiber, potassium, and vitamin C. While radishes they're not toxic for dogs, they aren't overly nutritious as well, and they can cause gas. So dogs often like the taste of carrots and sweet potatoes instead, but we're just going to introduce it to the puppies in a small quantity today, raw, to see if they like it. We're going to chop these up and put it in puppy salad. They don't have a lot of flavor, and so I can understand puppies not liking it. But they like to try new things, and we always introduce new things to them, so their palate can be more susceptible to try new things. I'm just going to chop these up really small. Just small pieces. So I'm just going to continue to do this. I'll bring this all chopped up. We've diced up all the radishes, and now we're going to start with the cucumbers. I've already sliced them into strips, and now we're just going to cut them up into little cubes. I've left the skin on. Now, cucumbers are perfectly safe for dogs to eat, and they offer a very low calorie. It's a crunchy snack that many dogs love, and cucumbers only contain about 8 calories per 1/2 cup of slices, compared to 40 calories in a single medium dog's biscuit. So I would say this is pretty good. We're doing half of a cucumber, not a whole one. And so if we're looking at calorie counts for puppies, cucumbers would be a nice healthy snack that you can offer more often. They actually love it. So this is all sliced and diced. We're going to add that to our salad. Puppy's crying. They know what's going on, and they want some too. Now this is all for the salad. We're going to go in with the mango that I've already diced up, and the skin. I'm going to take the skin off of this. But it's not fully ripe mango. It's a half ripe mango, and we don't want to lose any of this good stuff. They love the mango. Okay, baby girl. I'm just going to dice that up a little bit more. This is all for their salad. They get a salad like this about 3 times in the week. And they love it. I don't want to lose any of that mango. Nice and yum. Okay, baby girl, your salad's coming in a minute. Get this out of the way, and then we can start on your dinner. Today we'll be using some canned protein, so I think that'll be kind of fun to work with. Spice this up some more. Puppies have had mango before, and they love it, so we're not worried about the mango. All of this is going into a salad bowl. We were going to add some green beans to this as well. Everything has been washed already, and we're just gonna, this will give it a nice little crunch as well. I think they're gonna love this. Okay, everything is raw, everything is fresh, everything's got a little bit of a crunch, and I'm also going to do some carrots. They're not really big fans of the carrots, and so you know what, I'm not going to add this to the salad. I'm going to put this in their dinner. Okay, it's coming. Let me go get their bowl, and then we can get puppies their salad. Now there's 4 puppies that's going to be enjoying this salad, and so this should get finished today. Let me go and get their bowls to prepare this. So we have our salads. Nice. Beautiful. We kind of put the mangoes at the bottom because that's really popular. Then I put the cucumbers and the radishes and green beans on top because that's we're introducing the green beans and the radishes, so let's see how it goes.
We love that her mom makes us fresh, yummy food all the time. But this morning we had cables already because their big sister left cables out last night. So we are full. My mom will just have to wait for us to enjoy this later.
Let's get to chopping our veggies for our puppy's dinner. We have a handful of green beans that we're going to chop. We gave puppies their salad, and for some reason no one's going to it. So don't know what's happening there. I think they're being a little shy. Or they're either really full or they're just really tired because they did have something to eat earlier. They had the kibbles earlier. And so they might just have to wait. I'm just going to leave it down and let them go to it slowly since it is something new introducing. I don't use the seeds. Try not to get any of the seeds in there. Now this is just pepper that I used and didn't use all of it. I consciously left half of it aside because I knew I wanted to make puppy's meal today. So, I mean, it's really inexpensive. You don't have to go out and specifically shop for puppies, even though I'm not going to lie, I do that. I do go out and specifically grocery shop for my puppies. But I also do use some leftovers when I can't get out to the grocery store. I'll just use some leftovers that I have in the refrigerator. And I thought, wouldn't that be nice to show how easy it is? I mean, I think this would be the hardest part about making the puppies meal is just prepping everything to the right size. Just cutting all your veggies up. That's about it. Like, everything after this is like smooth sailing. I did say we're going to peel the zucchini. I did not have a chance to research and check if the skin is okay. And so to be on the safe side, I'm going to prepare it the same way we would for us humans and just get the skin off of it. Very simple. And then we're just going to slice all of this. I mean, a potato peeler would be great too, and a lot easier to do this, I think. I wouldn't recommend doing it the way I'm doing it. But this is just the way it's comfortable for me to use the knife. I mean, you don't have to be super perfect, but get as much of the skin off as possible. It might look like I have no control, and my thumb is guiding me here. Because it can look a little scary, me bringing the knife towards myself. We've already boiled the rice, and because we are using canned chicken, it's very simple. So I just get rid of the garbage. Get back to slicing and dicing. Doing it this way just gets everything to the right consistency. I did want to add some pumpkin to this, but because I am making a big batch today, I dipped 3 cups of rice. That was all that was left of the brown rice, and so I thought I'm just going to use it all out, and then I'll just use the full both zucchinis and do a big meal prep. Guys, so it might seem like a lot, but this is a big batch, and it should, because I'm doing it for 4 puppies, this should be about 3 or 4 meals, which I'm really excited about. I didn't realize how often I'm putting up these videos, and this morning I realized I think it's every Monday. That's normally when I do my meal prep for my puppies, so why not upload a video every Monday with a new meal, because we do different meals for the puppies every week. Sometimes I can't lie, I get really lazy and forget to document or videotape, and so I get really sad about that because I wish I can have the patience and time to document, but this was a nice quiet morning, so we thought, why not get this one in, because we are using canned chicken. Before doing this, we cooked the rice, and we also washed and rinsed our chicken breast. I'm going to leave these a little bit chunkier so we can have a little bit of a bite to it. You can do it smaller. I'm going to go get Princey because he's just crying. He went up the stairs and he couldn't get down, and so that's what he does to get my attention. He just cries. That's what you do, buddy. You just cry. And then I gotta come get you, even though you know how to come down the stairs by yourself. When you know mommy's there, you cry. Whoops, just going everywhere. I mean, we're almost there. I did want to add also some spinach to this since it was going to be a big meal. I thought, why not get all of the superfoods in there? But I think we're going to save that for another day, next week, because I also want to make some pumpkin puree for the puppies. So I thought I will save the spinach for next week, and we can do pumpkin and spinach. Puppies, as I've been reading, really do love pumpkin, and every time I've made it, it's been popular. So I thought, why not make some pumpkin puree? We got some really nice pumpkins from the farm, and I thought we were going to make a pumpkin pie for the first time. But that's a little bit scary. But I was Googling and found pumpkin puree recipe. Basically all it is roasting the pumpkin in the oven, peeling it, and pureeing it yourself. And you've got pumpkin puree for the puppies. Pumpkin puree is really good for puppies. And so I thought, why not make my own jar of pumpkin puree? So next week, that's what we'll be doing. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be exciting. And then I thought I wanted to make, whoops, sorry. Okay, you can have this one then, let's see. So we'll take this as a treat. Nothing else to waste. Here we go. Let's see. All my puppies. they just wait by my foot anytime I'm preparing a meal for them. I got all of our veggies nice and sliced and diced. We were going to put the carrots in their fresh salad, but as I remember, they don't really like the carrots raw. I think it's too hard and crunchy. So normally I end up giving the carrots to the big dogs. But these guys don't, their carrots are not famous. Carrots isn't doing its thing for the puppies, so I have to sneak it in just like a child. We sneak it in the cooked food. And that one, yes, always finish the cooked carrots. So there we go. Let's get cleaned up. We have our chopped sweet potato, green zucchini. I took the skin off. And then we also have some green beans, yellow bell peppers, and some carrots. And for our protein, we're going to be using some really washed and rinsed chicken breast. We're using 2 cans here, 2 big cans. Let's go get started. So we've got our sweet potato and the green zucchini. The pan is kind of hot, so we're going to add all of our veggies. Maybe that sounds nice. We're also going to add the carrots, green peppers, and green beans at the same time. Yummy vegetable melody. And we're going to let that kind of get happy together for about 2 or 3 minutes before we add some water. About a minute or 2, and you can tell because it starts to stick to the pan. So we're going to add some water to this. And then we're just going to cover and let it simmer for another 5 or 10 minutes. We're adding about a full cup of water. There's a fire truck passing by, and so puppies are being puppies. So cute. It's like she's letting us know the fire truck is passing by. And let's cover that. So we've covered this. The fire truck is passing by, and so the puppies are telling us that fire truck is passing by. So cute. So this, we added about a cup of water to the veggies. That's how simple this was. The hardest part of making this meal is chopping up all of these vegetables to the right consistency. It takes about, I swear to God, 10 or 15 minutes out of your day just to chop all these up. You can do it on a Sunday and cook it on a Monday or a Tuesday. Like, do the prep work one day and cook the meal another day. That can work too. But that's all it is. It's chopping up all the veggies. I'm showing you how simple it is. You can buy a can of protein, which is like today we're using a chicken breast. I would not recommend using that method all the time, in moderation, maybe once every 4 or 5 meals. And so I would say that would be one time, once every month and a half, you can offer a canned protein to your puppy. Make sure it's rinsed really, really well to get rid of a lot of that sodium. But I would recommend using a fresh chicken breast. If we were using a fresh chicken breast, we would cook the meat first, then added the veggies. But today we're using canned protein, canned chicken breast. So that's already pre-cooked. We've washed it and rinsed it really, really good. And when this is all nice and soft, we can add that to this and then add the rice. That's how easy this is. So we just forget about this for about 10 minutes on medium heat. Let this, oh, it's smelling so good. Let this just get happy and love each other, and then we'll come back to finishing it off. It's been about 5 minutes, and I think it still needs to go for another 5. So let that cook and get happy. We're coming back to that in a minute. Here we are, we're back, and I put this on low because I wanted to get it nice and soft. There's still a lot of liquid in the water, which is fine, because all the rice is going to absorb all this liquid. So we're just going to mush up some of the sweet potato, because that's where a lot of the flavor is in the sweet potato. The green beans are going to stay chunky, and the bell peppers are going to be chunky, so it'll give it a little bit of a bite. Sorry about that. But the sweet potatoes will be mushed. Here's the star of the show. This is the canned chicken breast. It almost looks like canned tuna. We did give puppies tuna once before and they loved it. So let's try this, the chicken breast. We're going to add all of that into our pan. And then we're just going to mix this all up. Remember, this was washed really, really well. We rinsed this for about 5 minutes before adding it into this. Push that all in there. We're going to cover that and let that sit for about another 5 minutes. And then we're going to add the rice. I'm kind of doing this with one hand, so I'm going to add the rice without you guys. We're just going to dump the 3 cups of rice into here and mix it all up. Oh my god, this looks so good. Okay, let's let that cover and sit for about 5 minutes to get happy together. It's on slow. The stove is on low, so it's on low. Let's cover this and sit for 5 minutes. Here is our finished meal. I think puppies are going to love, love, love this. Let's get this in. We're just going to let this cool down now. All that water, the rice absorbed it. So, look how beautiful. This is a big pot. It was 3 cups of rice, 2 zucchinis, 2 green zucchinis, a handful of carrots, a handful of green beans, and about half a cup of bell peppers. It was just a half of bell pepper that I had left in the refrigerator, so I used it. Adds flavor to the puppy meal. Can't wait to give this to them for dinner tonight. How delicious.
I hope everyone enjoyed this video. We can't wait to enjoy this meal tonight for dinner. Please don't forget to press the like button because it helps our channel, and we would love if you would subscribe if you're a new viewer. Please don't forget to share this video or another video with one of your friends or family member and brighten up their day as well. Please come back and see what we're up to next. We love and appreciate each and every one of you. Until the next time. Bye everyone.